my name is Levi Smith. This is a Jade Monkey Productions drawing with Levi Smith, and we're still working on the All Skulls coloring book project, trying to get these last skulls drawn out. And I've been showing some of the other production sketches and stuff, these little roughs that I've been, using to draw this stuff up a little bit ahead of time. I've been posting those on the Patreon page, and that's patreon.com/mopandbucket. I think, I think you should check it out. And today we are going to go into this piece here, little rough sketch I had drawn up, and I think it's going to work out for a starter here. So as I've been doing, I have this little starter sketch, just a really rough basic sketch, and then from here we're going to start working things up. So I don't want to hide this from you. I don't want to make it seem like I'm drawing from blank, or drawing from a blank page. And this actually makes it quite a bit easier to do these kinds of drawing videos, at least for me, is to have something that I've kind of already got prepared. And so here we are with this one. This is going to be something of like a Day of the Dead kind of skull. And honestly, I don't want this to be as jagged or as lumpy as, say, the demon skulls and the darker ones I've been drawing. I do want this one to have, I guess, a more feminine kind of feel, a softer feel. And so one of the things that I will do with this, we're just going to keep things still kind of rough, at least conceptually. I'm still searching for shapes, fitting elements in, seeing how things are going to work. And even though it might be seemingly going, I guess, to a degree kind of smoothly and directly right now, I'm still actually just searching, building, focused more on shapes and composition than I am about final line, although I do have a concern for the final line work as I'm going through this process. I don't have that as a priority, though. Yeah, no, let me get a drink of coffee. And so with something that I have mentioned previously, as far as aesthetics go, and about symmetry, there are parts of this I do want to be generally symmetrical. And so, and not for like the final lines, but for this initial layout process. So I'm going to work out those areas that I'm going to have symmetrical first. Usually with doing, and it probably still should be something that I should do. Okay. pull up just Google search for butterfly, and I'm going to just look at these first pictures. I'm just looking for structure, and this is really how I recommend and how I use reference. Really, is you should have your concept, your drawing already worked out, and then as you need to look at more real-world references, then you do that to solve the problems that you're facing, not to guide your image. You shouldn't be using reference to fully tell you what you're doing. Like right now, none of this reference is really changing my structure here that I'm looking at. I'm just looking at these basic Google images. The first ones that pop up, I just need to see a handful of different butterflies. And I'm going to look at all of them and kind of interpret what I need for my picture. So it's not copying; it's really using reference to as it's implied, to refer, to help your own ideas turn out a little bit better. So you can use it to correct mistakes. You can use it, and sometimes and so here's a process, because I will look at a lot of different pictures, different ideas, different compositions, different usages of elements and stuff, and so I'll look at a bunch of pictures in that way, and then I'll put it away, and then I will draw a thing, say like this, and I'll allow it to be informed by what I've seen. And that, but I'll still draw something blind without like looking at directly, a piece of reference. And then once I've got my idea, my conceptual sketch worked out, then I'll go back, like as I have now, when I'm drawing up a closer and closer to finished versions. And then I will use reference, and usually not even the same reference that I was originally inspired by, to kind of check my work, see if I like how things are fitting together, and I really only look for the things that I feel like didn't work out as intended, or as close as I'm used to getting. And so I don't go through and check every little element. If there's stuff that might not be exactly technically correct, but if I like how it worked out, then I keep it. I think things are moving pretty good here with this. I don't think it's anywhere yet where I'm really excited, because even if these are not filled in black for the coloring book, they do a lot to help me see my composition, like my overlaps and underlaps to be a little bit more clear. One of the things as I'm looking at are these little intersection points. We call these tangents, and I want them to meet up at T's and not like this, not the Y's but the T's, because it makes more sense when we're dealing with the overlaps. So do something like this, like that, much better. This might be a thing where I need to look at some sugar skulls for a bit of design clarification. This isn't too bad. Yeah, that's something we're gonna keep. We're gonna use this. I think it'll fill a page fairly decently. Maybe I could fill it up with a whole bunch more vines and stuff like that, but I don't know. I think, yeah, I think this is gonna be one that we go with for the coloring book. I'm going to save it as it is right here. I'm going to be putting together a finished version of this like I have with some of the other sketch videos I've been doing. Those final versions that are actually going to be making it into the coloring book, obviously this isn't, you know, but I'll be doing a clean line version over this, this drawing sketch. Those I post, those final versions I post on the Patreon page, patreon.com/mopandbucket. That's what we used to call ourselves. And yeah, and so if you want to check those out there, that's just $1 a month. It's just a ticket in the door. There's no real tiers or anything like that. Been trying to figure stuff out with that, but at the same time, you know, it's just a ticket in the door right now. Yeah, I figure we'll see you guys on the next one. I got a couple of others of these that I'm going to be working on, and we will see you then. Alright, so I'm going to cut all this out. Thank you very much, and later.